All right, run number 4 in the book, third of the way there. Feels good to get that done with. Just to let you guys know, the night was okay. Sleep wasn't that comfortable, but I was basically sleeping on the couch. I didn't want to disturb anyone getting on up and down all night, so sleep was good. Still got that headache, but I'm gonna eat when I get home now. Get some food back in me. I haven't eaten since dinner. So physically, I feel okay, but not top. But you know, getting there. So this morning's run, March 6th, happens to be my grandfather's birthday. Poppy, a lot of you guys know him. A lot of you guys were inspired by him, and really, today's run's really for all of my grandparents. I was lucky enough to grow up with 4 really great, distinct, loving grandparents. I have memories of each one, very specific to the personality of all of them. My grandmother, Nanny, Poppy's wife, she's still alive. She's the only surviving grandparent right now. She turns 100 this year, and in a few weeks we're getting ready to go to her house and bake some Easter pies, which we do every year now for over 15 years. We missed it last year because of COVID, so I'm excited to get back in there, get in the kitchen with her, my sister-in-law, and probably the kids, and get some generational stuff going on. But let me tell you a little bit about Poppy, because today is his birthday, and he's a guy that, man, I was always inspired by him, still am. He taught you some really valuable life lessons through his actions, through the work he put in, through the family he raised. And you know, he's got 2 things that my family's heard me say before when talking about him. There was 2 things that he taught me. There's a lot of stuff he taught me, but 2 of them that always stood out, and I want to tell you about. So, number 1, Poppy used to always say, don't ever be afraid to take risks. He built his life, his career, his livelihood, his family, his business, literally from nothing by taking risks. And he knew that taking a little bit of risk wasn't actually that risky. And if you had a plan and you had the will to execute, you'd overcome any risk that you took, and you get and achieve whatever you wanted and really feel fulfilled in life. So don't be afraid to take risks. The other thing he taught me, which was always funny, is he was always very curious about work and school, especially as I got older. He always used to say to me, Greg, well, he called me Gregory, don't ever assume or let anybody ever think they're smarter than you. They're not. And even if they are, don't let them know it. And that was his way of saying you can outwork smart people all the time. Hard work will win out over talent most times. Not every time, but most times, especially as you get older, especially as the playing field levels and talent kind of becomes a commodity. It's who rises above. So he used to think of that because he wasn't really that physical. He's a tough guy, but wasn't that physical. But he thought of that up here. And he told me, even if they are, don't let anyone ever think they're smarter than you. And don't you ever think they are smarter than you. And those lessons I'll take forever. I'll pass them on. So happy birthday, Poppy. We love you. We miss you.